So today I want to share intuitive guidance of the month, and anyone that will be joining me live, you're welcome to ask questions. I will be happy to answer them. We will take intuitive look into whatever path you feel you have to go on, and if there are any obstacles. So let's jump right into the energies of September 2022. The basic message for September is stand up for what is right. And so you may ask yourself, how do I know what is right? The answer always lies in here, in your heart, in our heart. With our intuition, we always know what is right. In our heart, with our intuition, we always know what is right. But sometimes, because we are distracted with so many things coming to us from the outside, influences, we have maybe hardship or hard time to discern what's right or what's wrong. So keep that in mind while making decisions in September. Stand up for what is right, because we entered the month of September with very dense, concentrated energy, and it felt like some kind of congestion. Nothing was really moving forward. Whatever we tried to do, focus on, maybe in business, maybe in relationships, but and it felt like a calm before the storm or something. And with this energy, we ended August and stepped into September. And the most important thing is not to push things forward, but just let them flow, and don't offer resistance. So let's take a look at the opportunities and challenges of September. So intuitively, as I was connected to the energies, collective energies of the month, it came the message that there will be economic upheavals, which may not be logical or the best for most people, but they will be necessary because the cleansing that has been going on intensely since 2012 is now happening in the most rigid areas of our lives, which are certainly economic and financial systems. So it's best to stay on the safe side, be very conservative while making financial decisions. And unless you are, of course, following your heart and evolving into a better being and investing in that, because long term, this will be a very good investment. Destructive forces of lower vibrational energies will try to prevail. However, this powerful force only has destructive power if it encounters an obstacle, as I said. If there's no obstacle or no resistance, it flies into infinity until it slowly loses its power. So keep that in mind while dealing with, I don't know, things you want to push forward and then you feel like there's a resistance. Work with as less resistance, this feeling of resistance, as possible. So basic advice for September is to act, as I said, with little resistance as possible, with as little negativity as possible. If you are, for example, being treated unfairly, if someone is trying to invade your space by force, September will not be the time to offer resistance or firmly set boundaries. Just have a feeling on how to do it, but rather let things unfold without offering resistance. You can set boundaries later if they will still be necessary, but most likely what will happen is that these things will transform on their own. This is the best strategy for navigating the month, and it applies to all areas of life. Some differences may appear between people, or maybe course of actions that will be irreconcilable, and all attempts to reconcile them will probably fail in September. And this will require a lot of your personal energy. So keep in mind that if this will be happening, these are only diversions and attempts to direct energies into the wrong directions with the aim of weakening your personal power, energy, and will. So it seems that in these areas, if it will be going on, this will be rather chaotic energy, and events will be accelerating. This energy will be accelerating. So do not react to first ball that comes your way. Practice patience, or rather wait. This, I believe, will be the best strategy for dealing with that sorts of things, because things will slowly become clearer, perhaps towards the end of the month of September. And September is the month for observing and making decisions based on what is right for all people, not just for ourselves, of course, for ourselves, and consequently for all people. The pressure will be great, and it is quite possible that your nerves will want to give way. I have a feeling that at least at the beginning of September may be pretty hectic, and the best advice that comes with this is to switch off from everyday things and spend as much time as possible in contact with yourself, your soul, and body. Nurture yourself, nurture your soul, nurture your body, and keep the vision of what is right, to make the right choices and right decisions, and have a long-term perspective while doing that. So, because namely, we are in a long period of extraordinary energy upgrades, which can also release the energies of traumatic events from our personal lives, as well as collectively, or from our lineage. And no one is immune to this. But there are great tools out there that can help you make these upgrades as easily and with less resistance, and so that can help you also integrate those energy into your body, mind, and spirit, and consequently into your personal lives. So if you want to find out what can help you with this, do DM me, book a session with me, and I can help you push through this energy and create what you desire. So we can go really deep. We can do a deep dive into what's intuitively best possible solution. So globally, there will be a lot going on, and there may be a new conflict also between countries. Hopefully not. Hopefully all the people that are working with light will be powerful enough to divert this global catastrophe. So I feel that part of the world will close off from another part. There will be no normal contact. And I don't know what it will look like, but intuitively it looks like one part of the world is covered in fog, while the rest of the world remains lit. And these nations will begin to wake up and begin to experience their renaissance. And those who have been the most impoverished until now will start to wake up and going through new renaissance. And in between this cloudy part of the world and lit up part of the world, there's the old continent and Africa, somewhere in between. So there's also a message that came, not to worry, because there will be enough of everything. There will be enough food, energy, and other goods, including money. So do not fall into fear if you feel pressured by these energies, because our common task is to work with light until this foggy part of the world, which is Asia, is also illuminated with light and sunshine. So direct your energy into taking care of things that are necessary in very high conscious manner. Modesty is at the fore. And it seems that challenges will be quite diverse, because you may have to say no more often than you say yes if you want to act very consciously. So a kind of revolutionary energy is still coming to the fore, and it is that is basically necessary, even more so than before, to stand up for what is right. And here also will be the biggest challenge of the month, because for many people, precisely because of fear of survival, the image of what is right is often blurred. So this very narrow and short-term view is no longer an option, because every revolution needs time and long-term vision. And the message also came that you, specifically you who are listening to this, and all of us, we are all a very important part of the mosaic of humanity. And at the recent webinar that I held, called How to Create a Healthy Sense of Self-Worth and Consequently Increase the Flow of Financial Abundance, the participants impressed me with their clear awareness of where the challenges are, in which areas they have feelings of lack or low value. So they are very highly aware of that. But now we need to step forward. The next step is very much necessary to transform that, to use that, let's say, negative potential, and transform it into the positive potential. And we can do this together, collectively, and inside a community of intuitive business leader and passionate living community. So you know that we've been through a lot in the past 2.5 years, 3 years, and this process is still ongoing, and it's not very easy or comfortable to anyone. So I'm truly inviting you, if you need some guidance, to book a call with me, to book a session with me, or to join my training, Worthy Training, and address the lies that are keeping you into this comfort zone. Transform them, lay the foundation for your self-worth, and anchoring also good living, material abundance. Now is the time. And try to endure these saturated energies, which will be quite present in the first half of the month, because towards the end of the month they will be, like they showed me, they will be blown away by the wind of the coming autumn here in this part of the world. So do not offer resistance, because otherwise you can end the month in exhaustion and extreme lack of vital energy. And I don't want this to happen to anyone, especially if you're working with light. So keep in mind if you will feel like tired without creative energy flowing. There's a lot of transformative and high vibrational light available right now. So walk through the month in its embrace and follow the vision that you have set for yourself, no matter what. Now is not the time to change your vision or strategy. So let's take a few deep breaths. And focus only on breathing. And just feel this high vibrational light that is available for us right now to connect, to let it flow through our body to every cell in our body. And while it is flowing, our body is becoming more crystalline in structure, more fluid. The energies are very fluid. And this beautiful energy is filling up every cell in our body with 1,000 photons of light. Your mind is relaxing, your body is relaxing. Just breathe in and breathe out and see yourself walking through the month in the embrace of this beautiful high vibrational light that is available, and see the bigger picture, the vision that you have set for yourself and hopefully for the humanity. And just anchor in this energy into the earth. And so it is. We are fixating this result. Beautiful.